What up, y'all? Saberwolf24. This is gonna be Rayboar kicking the ass of fighting expanded decks. This time it's gonna be a Lycanroc GX with Zoroark though, no Buzzwoles. So could be a little bit more interesting. It's a deck that I feel that it's good, but it doesn't have a way to maybe get some good one-hit knockouts besides the fucking Lycanroc GX attack. I mean, if you have Skyfield and a full bench, then yeah, maybe you can get knockouts on stage 1 GX Pokemon with the choice band and shit. But it's kind of a two-hit knockout kind of deck on big Pokemon, I feel like. Anyway, so we mulligan, but my opponent mulligans too. Or I didn't mulligan, he just mulliganed. But anyway, the terrible thing is that we're going to open with Tapu Lele. That sucks, but it is what it is. I suppose I should have another one, I guess. Now that we have double, we can still make the play, I suppose, if it's not prized. Anyway, so what are you going to open with, my opponent? And indeed, it's the little Rockruff and bench the Zorua there. So top deck a Rayquaza. We're going to play that down. It might actually work out that I open with Tapu Lele, because sometimes, you know, since it takes a little while to set up my dudes there, my Emboars and shit. You know, if Rayquaza was active, he's kind of going to be like taking free damage possibly if my opponent can start attacking quick. Alright, so just going to attach the Fire Energy. I'm not going to attach the Float Stone, and I can't really do much of anything. The only supporter we have in hand is Lysandra. Can't do shit with that. The other cards are basically dead. Startling Megaphone I can't use. Via Seeker we haven't really used the supporter, and the rare candies for Emboar and Tepic. But thankfully my opponent End, I really like it when they do this, of course, when I have a dead hand and they sort of help me out like that. It's very nice. End can fuck you up, but it can also help you too, your opponent's End. So my opponent playing a bunch of other Pokemon on the bench, another Zorua and the Oranguru. Speaking of N, he's going to be immune to it thanks to that. And I draw the Reshiram here. Not bad, not bad. It'd be nice if we get that active as a wall. But I really need to start seeing Tepics. We gotta see the Tepics. You gotta set up your Tepics quickly, because they need to stay there at least for one turn to evolve with their candy and shit. And all this basic stuff. So you gotta set them up quick. Gotta make sure maybe there's two just in case one gets knocked out somehow. Especially with the Lycanroc GX shenanigans here. You can never be too sure. So computer search here, I kind of sucks to use this like this, but I have to do it. We are going to use the computer search just to grab Nest Ball, grab the Tepic here. It's very important. I get this guy out and get another one too. And we're going to play the Reshiram here, attach another Fire Energy and Juniper. I lose a Fire Energy, but we're alright. We are alright. We're alright. What I want to see is another Tepic and start seeing our rare candies and Emboars and all this stuff. We're okay with the energies. And I don't exactly see shit, I guess. I mean, we see the Pignite, but that's kind of slow. I mean, I guess it's not like I had a rare candy and Emboar anyway. But another Tepic would have been good. I've got the VS Seeker here, but I think our only supporter is Juniper, so that kind of sucks. I'm going to have to discard a lot of valuable things if we use that. And I mean, I do use the Startling Megaphone to get rid of my opponent's choice band. I don't, since he hasn't used it yet, might as well get rid of it. Not for him to get the plus. And my opponent pulled the Rayquaza EX here with Lycanroc GX. He evolved into it. It's a mistake if you ask me. I mean, yeah, Rayquaza EX is a threat and he has 2 energies on, but I mean, if you get rid of the Tepics, if you don't let me play an Emboar, you can handle the Rayquaza and then I can't really do shit. So I don't think it was wise of him. I mean, unless he's like really confident in that, okay, you won't manage to get out anything next turn, or bring another Tepic and then I can just pull next turn or some shit, but I don't think it was a good idea. I mean, it's not like Rayquaza had, let's say, 3 energies on and he's only missing 1 to get a knockout or some shit. Can't even get a one-hit knockout anyway like that. I need like 4 fire energies, since Lycanroc and Zoroark have over 180 HP in the 200s and shit. So it wasn't a great move. I mean, it could work out for him, but I don't think so. I mean, I guess he's not really going to attack and get a knockout anyway. He doesn't have energy in play. He just now attached 1. So he's going to bring that guy active, I suppose. But should have brought the Tepic, man. He should have brought the Tepic. Because since if I evolve it, if I don't have, Float Stone or Switch, it's going to get kind of stuck there. I mean, Rayquaza only has one retreat cost. And, if you're not going to attack me, then Rayquaza being there doesn't matter that much. So I'm going to play the Float Stone here, and we are going to attach the Lightning Energy. I don't have much of a choice. I kind of have to possibly play the VS Seeker here, use the Juniper, and some pretty annoying fucking lag here. Fuck this. But yeah, just do it for fuck's sake. And let's see here. If I use the Juniper, I lose 2 more fire energies, and most importantly, an energy retrieval. I mean, it's not like we're completely fucked up because I have control of the energies that I've wasted. But, it's not something good. But we don't really have a choice. I have to go turbo here. I have to do shit. Get another Tepic out, because if my opponent uses another Lycanroc GX, I mean, if he kills the Pignite, I'm in trouble. And we don't see good shit at all, man. Wow. I mean, I see another Tapu Lele, I see the Professor's Letter, Rare Candy, a bunch of energies, Lysander, but no Embor, no Tepic. It's pretty annoying. It's pretty... the cards just aren't drawn the right way. I'm not getting the hands I want. Not getting some good clean hands here. We just get kind of the worst possible combinations of cards. And I lose another energy, so we're losing a lot of energies here, not doing shit. But I decide to retreat into the Reshiram. Might as well, if he uses the GX attack, kills that instead of Rayquaza. And it seems he evolved into Lycanroc GX, still favoring pulling Rayquaza EX instead of Pignite. It really is a mistake. Maybe my opponent isn't that experienced. Who knows, though? I could be completely wrong. Maybe that's what he thinks. But no matter how I look at it, it's more important to kill the Pignite, especially since it's alone there. I don't have any other Tepics and shit. If I had a bunch around, then you could say, well, you know what, if he kills one, I can just evolve the other one. So yeah, then targeting Rayquaza is a good thing. But since I only had one, I don't feel it was a good move. But yeah, I figure I might as well just retreat into the Reshiram, lose 1 energy instead of losing everything and the Rayquaza. But he pulled it, he killed it. Alright. Here's the GX attack too. So finally now we're going to bring out Skyla. It seems I don't have the heavy ball. So we're going to use Ultra Ball to bring out the Embor. I mean, not really that good, but we don't have much of a choice here. So it's interesting here. What are we going to discard? Lysander, probably don't need that yet. And a Rare Candy, I can't afford to lose energies and shit. Since we are going to fucking bring out Embor, attack with Reshiram, we can't really, do shit with Rayquaza here. So, okay, Embor is out, at least with 150 HP. He's kind of safe. They actually can't really kill him, even if they pull him. Lycanroc used this GX attack. Zoroark can't really do shit if there's no Skyfield. So, even if they pull it, it's going to survive. So, at this point, yeah, pulling Embor might not be very good since it has the Float Stone on too. So, I'm going to use Reshiram here. I don't really have much of a choice. And, it seems we didn't use the letter yet, but maybe later, next turn. Have the Tapu Lele, so I have a supporter for next turn. So, just going to use Blue Flare. It's going to do some solid damage, 2-hit KO the Lycanroc there. Not really what you want to do, but hopefully my opponent is going to kind of struggle to get back-to-back one-hit knockouts. Like I've said, I know Lycanroc GX, I've used it. His attack isn't the greatest, doing 110 for 3. And even with strong energies, even with the choice band, he really needs a bunch of resources to get into that one-hit knockout range. I mean, he can kill Reshiram with a strong energy, but not the other guys. And Zoroark GX, like I've said, he can be pretty deadly, but mostly with Skyfield. On his own, he can just do some quick, solid damage with just DCE, do like 120 and shit, 150 with the choice band, but I'm not that worried. I mean, strong energy is my worry here. I want Reshiram to survive, and if it survives, I can actually use Outrage too. It's going to be perfect. He decides to retreat the Lycanroc here, and use Righteous Beating, doing 1 for 20. Not really going to make much big of a difference. I have the Entei GX, so I know that I can snipe that dude if I want to later on. So it's nice. Since people don't play Mime, it's great for me. Can snipe freely. So still going to do some good shit here. I'm going to use the Professor's Ladder. Wow, we only have 2 fucking lightning energies in the deck. So yeah, I really need to start using the energy retrievals, Fisherman, and Superior Energy Retrieval if we're going to do shit. Attach the lightning energy here, and I'm going to play the second Tapu Lele, get the effect this time, and I wonder, should we get Chorus, N, or probably not Juniper? I mean, I might need the lightning energy, we could need all the shit. So let's just use Chorus, seems right. I'm going to draw 8 cards, seems like the best shit. So Chorus, and it's fine if I hit the Zoroark Jigs, don't get a knockout. It means I'm going to spend less energies if I use the Rayquaza. So it's alright, it's not that bad. So, you know, my opponent compliments me. He gives up the pissed off face first and then tells me, you have a good deck, boy. So I'm like, okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I do plan on kicking your ass, friend. So let's see, now we get a bunch of rare candies. Scorch Earth when I definitely don't want to use that when I've spent so many energies. So what we need to see now is Rayquaza or Entei. If I see Entei, I can get rid of the Lycanroc, get prizes. And Zoroark, get rid of that, I guess, too, if I want to. And Stretcher, so I can get the Rayquaza from the discard pile. But I really need my attackers now. Reshiram is just going to put in a little bit of work, but he's not the star. So Righteous Beating, my opponent going to kill me, but I'm in control here. He doesn't really do any disruption, shitty stuff. I have a bunch of damage on 2 of his GX Pokemon. So what we get now is we top deck Entei GX, perfect. It's going to work out nicely here. Going to use the energy retrieval, get a bunch of energies here. We can either snipe Lycanroc, or I can just get rid of his Zoroark GX. I wonder what should we do. Hopefully I get the 3rd energy, because if we don't, then I can't do shit. Combustion isn't going to do it. Gonna play the Stadium here, but it's just basically the thin shit, honestly. I'm not going to use it. I can't lose any more energy, just to hopefully draw something. And then, yeah, maybe we draw an energy retrieval, but then we lost another energy. So I don't feel I'm going to do that. What we do want to do is thin our deck. I only have 11 cards left, so let's just use the switch. Might need that later, but I got to do it. Use N, give my opponent only 3 cards, so I guess I disrupt him too. I haven't taken any prizes. He has taken 3, but I feel like I'm still in control here. And we get exactly what we need with N. I get my Rayquaza EX. I get another energy retrieval. I get a lightning energy too for Rayquaza. And let's play another Tepic just in case. So I basically get all I need. And it's about time I start getting knockouts here. So energy retrieval, get the 2 fire energies from the discard pile. All the energies are there, man. At this point, I just need my energy retrieving cards. So attach the energy on Rayquaza EX here. And let's see here. Attach a fire energy, of course, to the Entei GX. Attach the other fire to Rayquaza EX there. Get my dudes ready. And let's see here. What should we do? Are we going to get the snipe knockout, or am I going to kill Zoroark? And I think we're going to kill Zoroark. Because if I get rid of that too, it's one less draw ability that he can use with that dude. So let's just get him out of the way. And yeah, just get him out of the way. I don't think Lycanroc is that much of a threat, like I've said at this point. So what is he going to do? Promote the other one, has one strong energy on. But even with a DC, you know, it's not enough. Claw Slash, it's not going to do it. So it works out for me. Perfect. We're going to bring out the other Rayboar since we can with Rare Candy. And I think I'm going to get the Snipe, kill the damn Lycanroc GX there, since he couldn't get the knockout there. Let's shuffle in the energies here too. 3 energies with Super Rod. This is why Super Rod is great, man. It's going to help me out perfectly here. And what am I going to do? We can either Skyla for something or use the VS Seeker for something. And I suppose I'm going to... interesting. I could use Skyla. I guess we're going to go with Skyla. And I do have a letter. I do have... interesting. Yeah, let's just get the letter. I mean, I can use VS Seeker next turn anyway, so use the letter, thin our deck, get the energies that we put there with Super Rod. I think it was a good play. You could have done a bunch of shit. I could have just grabbed the Fisherman with that. I mean, I could have just grabbed an energy retrieval, but the best thing is, I think, is the letter. Just use our cards from the deck, thin it out nicely. Okay, so Rayquaza EX has 3 energies on. I only need 1, and I can knock out anything. And let's use Brave Burn GX. You see, even if my opponent has the lead, if he can't like keep up with the one-hit knockouts and it's just going to damage my dudes, I'm going to outpace him with the one-hit knockouts. I managed to get 2 knockouts here with Entei GX nicely, and I only need to knock out 1 GX Pokemon, so I'm in control. I mean, if he kills Entei GX, he still can't win. If he kills something else, he can't win. I mean, if he kills Rayquaza EX, then the game changes completely. He might have the game. But, I mean, at the same time, he doesn't have anybody that can do so. Lycanroc GX can't really do it, since he spent his GX attack. And nobody else has energies. A deck like this can't really play energies for free like me. So I'm really in control here. Things are perfect. Perfectly nice. So I'm pretty confident I have game. I mean, at best he's going to kill Entei GX or severely damage something. I guess he could try and get the Rayboar stuck there, but I mean, I'm confident if I use VS Seeker. I mean, I guess we can't grab the Fisherman, it's not there, but I can do some shit, try and retreat. I mean, he could do some shit, I guess, but it's not really, he needs a few turns to win and do some disruptive shit. I'm basically in control here. Even if he ends, I mean, you can't really do shit. I mean, unless I don't get an energy then. But he's using Ultra Ball. What are you going to do? What are you going to grab? Let me see here. Since it's not over, he's going to grab a Rock Ruff. So that basically means game. I guess he doesn't have another top blade or some shit. But grabbing that, you just showed me, okay, you can't do shit. You don't have any other cards to play. So you can just do what you're going to do. And I'm just going to VS Seeker and finish this off. So Claw Slash, he gets the knockout on Entei GX. Came pretty close. I mean, he was putting the pressure early where I was trying to set up, getting these awkward hands. But now it's game. And yeah, we don't even need to use VS Seeker. I top deck the Fire Energy. So it's just fine. Rayquaza EX, gonna finish this up. Pretty good game though. Good game. Get the knockout here. But yeah, Zoroark GX and Lycanroc, they can do some shit, I guess, and expand it. It really is my opponent should have been targeting down the Rayboar. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. Leave a like. Share this with your friends. Rayboar94. I'm going to be posting some shit, E3 shit too, but for now some games. Rayboar94. What's up?